Unajua nakumbuka tukibongana wewe as in ilikuwa wewe ni mrembo, so nashangaa ni lighting ulikuwa umefanya ama nini.
And we're off right off the blocks with a nice sprinkle of colorism. It's time for some more perfect match, and the title of today's video is Wewe ni Giza na Hujijui. For any potential non-Swahili speakers watching, that basically means you are dark and you don't even know it. I don't even think that translation did the title justice. What that really says is you are the very embodiment of darkness and you don't even know it. Bearing that in mind, that first question sets the tone quite nicely for some chaos. Before we carry on, a quick word from the sponsor of today's video. Quinoa.
Ni lighting ulikuwa umefanya ama nini?
Oh, ni lighting. So you want to say I'm darker in person? Have you seen yourself?
Mimi?
You're trying to say I'm darker in person. Have you seen yourself?
Nilijiangalia asubuhi.
That is the best response he could have given in that situation. I know he's the one who provoked her, but I just like it when people give their date silly answers to handle rejection. That's one of the best ways to do it, in my opinion. If it's clear things aren't going anywhere between you and your date, like why waste your time trying to make small talk or even worse, simp for them, when you can just wind them up for your own amusement?
Nilijiangalia asubuhi.
Uliona kala gani?
Nilikuwa nikiwa brown.
Sasa hivi unakuwa brown. Oh, so this is brown to you. So actually you think you're brown. You think you're brown.
Kwa kioo nilikuwa brown. Sasa hivi nakaaje? Unajua mtu pengine nimechomwa na jua nikikuja.
Yo, I fucking love this guy, man. There's no way he actually means what he says. Could you imagine if that was an actual thing? Imagine Steph Curry leaving his house, going to the beach with his family to get some sun and coming back looking like Kevin Garnett. Bruh, if black men could darken their skin like that then go out at night, I feel like we would bring a whole new meaning to the word ghosting. Yo, it's your boy DVK here on editing duties. And I just wanted to quickly add for context that colorism is actually a serious issue in Kenya. It has been for many years, especially in the media and entertainment industry. And like with any other place, that obviously affects the people's perception of skin color in society. Like it's evident from how this woman is talking that she places value on having lighter skin. It's just sad in my opinion, but I like how this guy is handling it. I like his response to what she's saying.
Oh, so unataka kublame juu ya how dark you are, because let's be frank, you're dark.
Mimi ni dark?
Yeah, you're dark. Hata ningesema black juu. Hatuwezi sema mtu ni black. You're dark. So that's why I'm not even getting ukisema
yani dark unamaanisha giza.
Giza. Like unaona yote umevaa, just look at your tie.
Iko nini?
See, the complexion is the same. So ukisema
unajaribu kusema nafanana na tie?
Okay, now I'm convinced this guy is a troll because there's no way he doesn't actually know how dark he is. Like there's no way you can be that black and not notice. You can't walk past a mirror and not notice the silhouette following you on the other side.
Unajua hata hii suit nilifanya kuhaya nikuje kubonga na wewe. Na sasa hivi ni mwanaume anza kunitoanisha tu na tai zangu na nini.
So ulihaya suit. So this is not actually how you dress. So this is not how you dress.
Yani duva hivi?
Umesema ulihaya suit. Mbona ukuvaa yako?
Si hizi sasa ndio zangu na haya ndio navaa. Ndio
una hire from someone else. Si ndio you hired it from someone else?
No, from my boutique.
This guy being a troll aside, like please don't spend a lot of money trying to impress a woman on a first date, whether it's hiring a suit or taking her to some fancy place, especially if it's money you can barely afford. If you lead with this image of having money, even though you do have that money, you're basically saying that that's the main thing you have to offer and she's gonna roll with that. If she then ends up leaving you for some richer dude or someone she genuinely likes, like don't be surprised. This fly came along because you lured it with a pile of shit, and now it's moving on to an even bigger pile of shit. Yo, it's your boy DVK back again, and some of you might be thinking, well, might not be thinking this, but I just felt like pointing it out anyway. But some of you might be thinking, well, if a guy is rich and he has the money to take a woman to a fancy place on the first date, shouldn't he be able to do that if he wants to? And yes, I agree. But this reminds me of a Belgian footballer called Adnan Januzaj. He plays in Spain now, but he used to play for Manchester United in the English Premier League. And, you know, this is a young guy getting paid tens of thousands of pounds every single week to play football for a living. And while he was at Manchester United, there's this story that came out where he met this woman and they went on the first date and this woman dressed up looking all nice, whatever. But Adnan Januzaj picked her up and took her to a Nando's and he pulled up to the date in a tracksuit. And the woman made a big fuss about it, saying like he's really stingy and this, that, and the other. But that just proved to me that she was just there for the money. So it must be harder for rich guys to not make it all about the money. But the point I'm making is like try not to build your personality around the money, because then that's you leading with the money, and that's what the woman is gonna come in for. You know what I mean?
First of all, I want a tall guy. Let's be honest. You're not tall.
Si mtu anaweza vaa pumps.
So, utakuwa unavaa high heels. Tembea nayo kwa barabara umevaa high heels.
Kwani kuna ubaya? Si bora tall.
Ushaona watu wakitembea wakiwa wamevaa high heels?
Si unaficha na trouser.
Yeah, this guy is funny, man. Like, I'm just repeating myself at this point. There's not much else I can say about this. Being sarcastic with your date is the best way you can handle rejection. Like, attacking them just shows you have a fragile ego. But if they've tried making fun of you, you can't just get up and leave, because that makes you look like a little bitch. I like how this guy has handled himself, even though the chick clearly struck a nerve with the dark-skin comments. Like, there was a certain aggressive tone in his voice, you know? Like, there's clearly a waru lingering somewhere in his throat, you know what I mean? After reading some of the comments, I found out this guy is an actual comedian called Mbilimbili. It's clear to me now that he went on Perfect Match for the publicity, and his YouTube channel has been doing pretty well since then, so respect. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video. It helps out with the algorithm and all that good stuff. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Don't forget to check out the link in the description for links to the rest of my social media. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Buddha missy rapper, still finna hit you with a 16. Shake up the mic and spray these bars like it's whipped cream. I'm dropping bombs like Ugandans on that big screen. Niggas all about the dripping purple like the Android 15. Have you laughing on the tube? Call me Clark Kent, I'm changing up these flows up in the booth. Chapodondo and some juice. In Nairobi all we do is win or hustle, never lose.